In this case, it's striker fire, so there's no hammer in the back. So the first thing we're going to do, since we can't move out of the way, we can't move offline, and if I were to try to move this, as soon as he saw my hand move, he's going to fire. So we have to make this weapon not fire. And to give an example of the human reaction time, when he sees me move, he's going to fire. So the reason why it didn't move, the slide didn't slide, is because I inhibited it by pushing it to the rear.
Welcome to Kenji Sakosi. Today, I'm going to discuss about gun safety and the practical use of a gun. Mr. Brown, there's a lot of things that you are teaching that is going to get a lot of people killed. And today I'm going to show some examples of what he's talking about. Okay, so quickly, this is a striker style gun. Now, there's no hammer, so you can't grab it. Even you put your hand here, listen. The gun just fired, right? Mm-hmm. So you're in trouble. One of the things he's saying that you can do, the gun is on you, right, is to grab the slide and push the slide back. Do you see how hard that is? Mm-hmm. When I move this hand, once I try this, fire. I'm done. Okay? So, yes, if you pull that slide back, you cannot pull the trigger. Correct? Mm-hmm. Right. But what happens is, if I'm here, let's just say I'm able to pull the slide back. What can you do? You pull back, fire. Mm-hmm. And I'm shot again. So that logic of pulling this back, it's not practical at all. So I don't know why you would tell, your audience or just the general public that that's going to work. It's very dangerous to think I can grab the slide. Look at all these situations where I'm going to make a big mistake grabbing this. Okay? So, no, that is not a good example of a gun disarm. Okay? So, if I was to disarm the person here, another thing that he does is, okay, so now the gun is lower. So depending on where the gun is, if it's up higher, if it's wherever the gun is. So your hand is important. If I have my hands down, look at the distance between where my hand is and the gun. By the time I move, even if I'm fast, you're going to pull that trigger much faster. I don't care about your milliseconds or, what he said about how fast from the gun trigger to my movement, right? Because that finger, boom, is really quick. But if you have your hand close as possible to the gun, because when someone has a gun on you, what is your mindset? You're in control.
Yeah, you're in control.
Even if I put my hand here, you're in control.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's the most important thing to me when I teach gun disarming is that I want to have my hand close as possible to the gun. Even though I'm like this, please don't hurt me. Yeah. You understand? If my hand is down, by the time I do this, even as fast, that's enough time for you to pull that trigger. But my hand is here, that is much quicker, right? So even if I have the gun here, he shows the gun here. If he's all your self-defense guns, his hand is down. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're fast. Yeah. But isn't it faster like, please don't hurt me? Yeah. You're much faster that your hand is already up here. Okay? So hand position in the relation of where the gun is. Okay?